Okay, folks, having a look at the RSOE. Another little earthquake in Virginia last night. We had a 4.7 on the west coast of Canada. That's pretty big for that region. And we had a volcano wake up in Costa Rica. Folks, quick word on the harassment by Iranian boats, the Strait of Hormuz thing. You'll hear a lot of pundits saying there's no way they'd close the Strait of Hormuz. It would ruin them economically. Well, folks, they're only threatening to do that if the oil sanctions go into place. They'd be screwed anyway. Basically, what they're saying is, hey, you take us down, we're dragging you down with us. If you want to take a look at some video of the Iranian boats actually harassing U.S. ships, they're really easy to find online. Look it up. And folks, the economic aspect of this, Greece is putting in these austerity measures. Now, before you get too hard on the Greeks, realize that they are just the first in line. There is no country in the world that can handle the type of austerity needed to get rid of the debt. Okay, now folks, let's have a look at what happened at the sun in the last 24 hours. Now that one little dot over there on the left side of the sun was kind of by itself over there. That one on the right is turning away. But let's watch what happens over the last 48 hours. He decides to call up some of his friends and they come join him in full force. That guy who was all alone over there just a few hours ago now has a pretty big solar active regions. Both to the left and just to the right and below it. And there's a few more actually coalescing in the southern hemisphere and a couple actually turning a limb as well. Alright, that one right there, let's take a look at him in the magnetogram. That was the original one. Now, here's one of the ones that came out of nowhere. This is pretty much morphing towards a beta-gamma classification. This one is a beta-gamma classification. NOAA has both of those as beta so far. This is a beta spot, but both polarities have a fairly large region there. We can see another beta region developing actually right next to it. A lot of little magnetics going on, and we actually do have some solar active regions turning a limb. You can see there's two fairly big ones turning a bit more on the northern side of the sun. But folks, to give you an idea of just how quickly these things showed up out of nowhere, watch right here. Look at this look at that active region coalescing, and this limb of the sun was actually fairly active last night, despite the fact that the sun overall wasn't very active. That coronal hole was pointed at us yesterday. We do have magnetic filaments unstable, writhing all over the sun. And so far, these new active regions have not put out any big flares. The sun is definitely quiet. So let's watch out for all this stuff as the day goes on, folks. That's the news. Be safe.